Basically, this all happened in 1565. We call it the Great Siege of Malta, where about 30,000 Ottomans came to invade this island. Population was only about 20,000, give and take. The Knights of St. John were about 600. Still, they managed to kill half of them. 15,000 were killed. After being here 3 or 4 months, the morale was going down. They thought they would all get killed, so they escaped. We still celebrate the victory up to this present day on the 8th of September each year since it happened. After this, many countries in Europe, especially the Pope Pius V, which the Order of St. John was part of, were very happy that Malta was one of the few countries that stood up against the Ottomans and did not let them invade. Because if they invaded Malta, they would have had a base where to invade Sicily, Italy, then and the rest of Europe. That did not happen, so they wanted to give like a present to the Maltese and the Knights by giving them lots of money to build a new city, which is Valletta. Francesco Lapparelli, he was the military engineer who came and started planning the city, and what he planned was narrow passages underneath the city for 4 reasons. Means of escape if they had to come back again, which they never did. To store the grain in front of Fort St. Elmo, there are the granaries where they store the grain. For the drainage system, which was the envy of most European countries at the time, it was very modern. And to store the rainwater. So there are about roughly 1,000 cisterns and reservoirs underneath all the city. After that, the French came in 1798, and there were battles between the Knights, the Maltese against the French. The Maltese asked the British for help, and Lord Nelson, battles happened, and the British era started here from 1800 till 1964 when we got the independence. Things happened, of course, during all that time, including the Second World War, where about 3 months before the war started, men, women and children started digging shelters in the underground of Valletta for almost about 30,000 people. They worked day and night, men, women and children, and they managed to dig all these shelters. The shelters, of course, were dug all over Malta and Gozo. Although the population of Valletta was only about 20,000 at the time, they still dug all these shelters. So things changed in the underground of Valletta, like entrances and exits were dug out all over the city so that the locals would simply come in as quick as they can because of the continuous bombing day and night for 4 years, especially in 1942, which was the worst. So the underground consists of shelters of the Second World War and cisterns and reservoirs which were dug during the nights.